What's going on, guys? This is kiodiekin. Wanted to give you guys a quick update about what's going on with the CronusZen, some of the other gaming adapters, as well as the PlayStation 5. And for those of you who haven't really followed or caught up on what's been transpiring here in the past week or so, PlayStation 5 is Sony. They took a stance against some of these gaming adapters, and they banned them if you upgrade to version 24 on the firmware update. Now, the one thing that I didn't know was I didn't know that firmware update was pretty much a requirement. I know you could opt out of it. You didn't have to update to version 24 on the PlayStation 5, but apparently you have to if you want to play online. However, you don't have to if you want to stay on version 23. The only caveat is version 24 with the system firmware update would not allow you to use your CronusZen on PlayStation. They effectively banned them. There is a big media news outlet. Everybody's kind of been reporting on it. And so one of the things that I promised to do for you guys here on the channel was I was going to do a review to show you or see what current gaming adapters would still work. Now, my nephew, he hasn't, this is his PlayStation 5. He hasn't updated, and I'm going to leave that up to him if he wants to. So I didn't touch it. I made a post on TikTok. I wasn't going to touch this. I'm not going to touch it. But apparently you're going to have to if you want to play online effectively. You honestly have to. And so some of the gaming adapters we do have here was one of the questions what people were asking me was, would the TitanTwo work? And apparently, based upon reports by some of my other followers, the TitanTwo doesn't work either. So the ban was not just against CronusZen, it's against some of the other gaming adapters as well. I haven't tried the Cronusmax. Again, I'm not updating. And then, of course, the other issue or thing that people have brought up is, would the besavior U5 work? And I've been told that it does, but in some cases it only works for like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and then it disconnects. But I can't give you any concrete answers because I'm not going to update and then try to see what works or not. I know if my nephew, he wants to get online and he wants to game. He doesn't use any gaming adapters. He just plays naturally like everybody else. But I'm going to leave that up to him if he wants to go ahead and update and get online, because I did not know that was going to be a requirement. We also have here, this is the besavior Elite controller for the PlayStation 5. I've had this now for several months. You guys could see I did a review on this. This is pretty cool. I love this controller. Got this here, I think it was like May or something of last year. Really good controller, but again, I don't know if this one is affected. I've heard yes, I've heard no, but I honestly don't know. I don't know too many people who've actually have this type of controller to see if it would work with the firmware update. Now, the unique thing about this controller is that it is a standard PlayStation 5 Elite controller. However, this does have its own scripts and macros built in, unlike the CronusZen, which is just a gaming adapter, whereas this one kind of gives you the same type of functionality as some of the other gaming adapters because it has the macros and everything built in, and of course you could change your buttons and do the mapping. You guys could check that out in the video. I've done a previous video on that, but that's pretty much where we are right now. Reached out to a few of the contacts on the CronusZen team, so they are working on this and trying to get you guys an update to work with your PlayStation 5. Now, I do also want to say that the PlayStation 5 was very tough to crack. According to the CronusZen team, they were the first ones to be able to do it. So I don't have any doubts that they won't be able to overcome this situation. They just need to figure out what's what. But again, that really sucks for a lot of people who use these updates for accessibility. If you guys have watched my Elgato pedal review and then also my Logitech adaptive controller review, a lot of people who cannot play in a standard format, you know, holding the controller or whatnot, and they needed a device like a CronusZen or a TitanTwo, Cronusmax, that really hurts them. In fact, I've had somebody already reach out to me about that. But again, I don't know if this has an effect or if it's been bothered or affected by the update, the besavior U5. But really interesting to know. So I'll follow up with my nephew, see if he wants to update or not, because obviously he loves playing online, but typically he plays, I think he plays more or less online with Xbox at any rate. So, and all, guys, just wanted to give you guys this update in regards to what's going on with the PlayStation 5 and the update. Won't be able to test, at least not as of yet, But in the next few weeks, maybe a few days, I mean, who knows? Then if my nephew decides to update, or if there is an update here on one of these gaming adapters, then you guys be the first to know, and I will keep you posted if these work. But yeah, right now you can play offline, but you can't play online with any of these gaming adapters, which sucks. And again, I know the report was that you don't have to update, but you do have to update if you want to play online. So with that being said, like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys later. Peace out. Bye-bye.